Good day and welcome to my channel. Today we delve into one of the most consequential policy announcements from Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada or IRCC in recent memory, the 2026 to 2028 Immigration Levels Plan. This plan signals a strategic pivot, moving away from a rapid increase in overall admissions towards a policy of sustainability, stabilization, and targeted growth. The central message is clear. Canada is seeking to balance its ambitious economic needs with its operational capacity, primarily by making a drastic shift in its approach to temporary residents while consolidating its focus on permanent residents or PR for those who bring the highest value to the economy of Canada. Understanding this reset is critical for anyone looking to live, work, or study in Canada. The cornerstone of the 2026 to 2028 plan is stabilization. For the first time, after years of escalating targets, the overall permanent residence admissions will be held steady at 380,000 annually from 2026 through 2028. This move provides predictability for applicants, provinces, and settlement organizations. However, the most dramatic change is the commitment to reducing Canada's non permanent population to less than 5% of the total population by the end of 2027. This goal drives the significant reduction in targets for new temporary resident arrivals. The annual target for new temporary workers and students is sharply cut, falling to 370,000 by 2027 and 2028. These moves reflects a recognition of the strain that historically high and largely uncontrolled temporary migration volumes have placed on Canada's infrastructure, housing market, and public services. The cuts are particularly stark for the international student program, where new arrivals are being reduced to ensure the program remains sustainable and focused on genuine students with a clear path to permanent residency. This signals a tighter, more selective approach to entry, prioritizing quality of integration over sheer volume. While temporary pathways are tightening, the commitment to permanent economic immigration remains robust. The economic class will constitute the largest portion of admissions, reaching 64% by 2027 and 2028. This prioritization underscores the government's unwavering focus on attracting the best global talent to fill critical labor gaps. Federal high-skilled targets for the express entry system are high and stable, allowing IRCC to utilize category-based selection draws to efficiently recruit individuals with specific skills such as those in healthcare, STEM, social service, or trades. This is the mechanism Canada will use to ensure immigration directly complements the domestic workforce and supports nation building projects. The annual target for this category is 111,000 by 2027. Another one is provincial nominee program. The increasing target for the PNP, reaching 92,500 annually, emphasizes the decentralized nature of Canadian immigration. It empowers provinces and territories to directly select newcomers best suited to meet their unique, often localized labor market needs. Crucially, the plan also reinforces a commitment to the vitality of Francophone minority communities, increasing the target for Francophone admissions destined outside Quebec to 10.5% by 2028. This recognizes the importance of immigration in supporting Canada's linguistic duality. Beyond the core targets, the plan introduces significant one-time initiatives designed to clear backlogs and transition established individuals to permanent status, thereby restoring clarity to the system. Temporary worker transition. A special initiative will accelerate the transition of up to 33,000 temporary workers to permanent residency in 2026 and 2027. This directly targets workers who have already established deep community ties and are contributing to the Canadian tax page. Protected persons streamlining. A major 2-year effort is dedicated to transitioning approximately 115,000 protected persons in Canada to permanent status. This is a humanitarian move that fulfills international obligations and accelerates the integration of individuals already recognized as needing Canada's protection. Finally, the plan reaffirms Canada's commitment to its humanitarian tradition and family reunification. Family class admissions will remain relatively stable at around 22% of the total, ensuring that partners, spouses, and children can be reunited. Similarly, 13% of overall admissions are dedicated to refugees and protected persons, maintaining Canada's global leadership in resettlement. In conclusion, the 2026-2028 Immigration Levels Plan represents more than just a set of numbers. It is a fundamental recalibration of Canada's immigration strategy. It marks a transition from high volume, often chaotic, temporary migration to a more controlled, sustainable, and skills focused system. The key takeaway in this: for prospective immigrants, the door is becoming narrower for temporary entry but is being reinforced for permanent residency, particularly for those who can demonstrate high skills, Canadian work experience, and proficiency in French or English. The focus is shifting from simply attracting people to selecting those who have the clearest and quickest path to economic integration and citizenship. If you are planning your journey to Canada, the imperative is now to focus on obtaining the necessary skills and experience that align with the economic class priorities. Stay informed, stay focused on permanent pathways, and secure your place in Canada's new era of sustainable immigration. Best of luck.